morning, everyone, and welcome to sunny Colorado.
Yeah, it's super bright out here.
So we have spent the last couple of weekends showing our van and allowing people to tour it at some tiny home festivals. This past weekend we were at the People's Tiny House Festival in Loveland, Colorado, and we met so many absolutely amazing people and saw so many gorgeous van, bus builds, box trucks, everything you could think of.
Yeah, it's been absolutely crazy. So, but one bus in particular really caught our eye, and I'm absolutely in love with this thing.
Yeah, so we asked them if they would be gracious enough to allow us to tour the bus and share it with you, because we just did our van build series, and there are just so many ways that you can do things and live this travel life on the road. And so we are going to give you a tour. You're going to meet Jen and Kyle, and they go by the name Red, White, and Bethune, and we can't wait for you to meet them.
Hi guys, my name is Kyle Bethune. We are Red, White, and Bethune on YouTube and Instagram. This is our bus, a 1983 Eagle Model 10. We bought it at the end of 2019. We remodeled it over the next 3 months and moved in March of 2020. And pretty much been working on it ever since. It's a never-ending project. But my wife, myself, and our 3 kids and our 4 dogs live and travel in this bus full-time. You can follow our travels on YouTube and Instagram at Red, White, and Bethune, or you can go to our website, redwhiteandbethune.com, and find everything you want to know about us and all of our socials right there.
So Kyle, this bus is absolutely incredible. What do you have for power?
Well, when we bought the bus, it had nothing but a generator. It didn't have a shore power. It didn't even have a 12-volt system. So when we bought it, we basically stripped the entire bus. But we currently have 10 solar panels on the roof, equaling just over 2,800 watts.
I'm gonna stop right here. I forgot to mention that they use NEWPOWA solar panels, and we absolutely love ours. So if you're looking for solar, be sure to check them out. We're dropping a link below. Now back to the tour.
We have 6 lithium 24-volt batteries below at 1,212 amp hours, running through 2 inverters. We pretty much are able to run the bus primarily solely off batteries if we want to. If we have to, like it's hot right now, we have to run the air quite a bit. We will have to rely a little bit on generator power or some type of shore power. Welcome inside Blue Betty. This is our home, 350 square foot on wheels. When we bought the bus, it was actually an entertainer coach, and what that means is a musician owned it, and it was just built to run up and down the road and take them from venue to venue to play music. So pretty much from the driver's compartment all the way back, we had to redo it and make it into the home that it is today. So when we designed the bus, we knew we wanted to build it, or we were going to have to build it for a family. So we ended up putting a residential refrigerator in. It's inverter technology, so it pulls very little power. The one thing we are going to be changing about our bus is our kitchen size. We do have a cooktop that we pull out, but once we pull that out, it gets a little cramped. But we're able to still function every day. We do eat the vast majority of our meals in the bus, but it would be nice to have a little bigger kitchen. So like I said, this is an entertainer coach, and when we bought it, it had a huge residential style air conditioner in it, and it was just overkill for us. We didn't need it. And the indoor unit of the air conditioner actually was housed in here, and when we pulled it out, we were able to utilize a washer and dryer combo and add some more storage, which is always needed in a tiny home of any sort. So when we bought this bus, this was actually a trash can. And again, with a limited kitchen, we have to store some food, because we do like to be able to stock up for at least a week, especially if we're off-grid or away from a big town. So we actually turned it into a food pantry, and we're able to store quite a bit. It actually runs pretty much all the way to the wall of the bus back there. We can shove quite a bit of canned goods and dry goods right in there to eat along the way.
Kyle, so you have a washing machine?
Yes, it's an LG. It's what they call it has an evaporator in it, so it washes and dries within the same cycle. It works good. It fits our space well. That was the main draw to it for us. But as long as you keep your load size small, it seems to do a pretty good job. So this was actually, when we bought the bus, one of the few structures that was here, but we did update it quite a bit. This is our children's bunks. We have 3 bunks all in a row. I ended up building this facing here. One, because I didn't want them to roll out at night, so it was actually a way to make a bed rail for them, along with it. Just cleaned up the aesthetic of it a little bit. They love their bunks. I mean, they're small kids, and there's plenty of room. This bus, actually, when it was a tour bus, had grown men sleeping in this bunk, so there's plenty of room for them. They have stuff that's special to them, some small toys, but the majority of their toys and their things are stored underneath in storage bins. So, unfortunately, we still have to work and make an income on the road. It sucks, but for us, it was very important to have a dedicated workspace where we could come back and plug all our electronics in. We keep our routers back here, and we're able to work back here, and the kids are able to do some schoolwork. We also, had to double use the space, and we have the kids' main dresser back here. So it stores all their clothes. They're able to reach them. I don't have to do it. They put away their own laundry.
So, Kyle, everyone wants to know, and this is a question that we get asked frequently, is what do you guys do for internet?
Currently, we have 4 routers in the bus.
Wow.
We're sponsored by Nomad Internet, and they sent us a couple of these Netgear routers. We have a plan through AT&T and a plan through Verizon. They're a really good company to work with. It offers us pretty reliable internet on the road that we're able to get most anywhere we go.
Okay, Kyle, so you have 4 dogs.
We have 4 dogs, yeah.
So where do those guys hang out? Where do they sleep?
So a little bit of, people are like, why the heck do you have 4 dogs? And I ask myself that on a daily basis. But when we left our sticker bricks home, we had 4 dogs, So what were we going to do? We didn't want to pin a $20 bill on them and say good luck. So we ended up building a large kennel for them in the back of the bus underneath our closet. So we were able, at night, whenever it's time to go to bed, they're all able to sit in there comfortably, stay cool, stay comfortable. And when we do go out, they're able to stay in here. We keep a pet monitoring system in here where we're able to monitor the temperature of this section of the bus anywhere in the world. That way we can keep an eye on them and make sure everything's safe. So this is our master bedroom. It was very important to us to build a common space where we could come back as a family, watch movies. We play games back here, we play cards. So we put a king-size bed, a residential king-size bed. I built the bed, and it takes up, 95% of this room. But we're still able to fit our dresser in here. The majority of me and Jen's clothes fit right here. It's actually a funny thing. It was actually designed to be a shoe storage, but we were able to utilize it because it was so narrow as our, primary clothes storage. Jen houses our makeup stuff back here. We crammed quite a bit of stuff in this back room. We get asked about that wall quite a bit. That's always one of the hot topics. And that wall, when we were designing this bus, was really just oddly shaped. It was uneven, and we painted it, we kept playing with things to do with it, and we just could not figure out anything to make it look good. So we ended up going with a boxwood wall, and we love it. It's honestly one of our favorite things of the entire bus. It's peaceful. It makes it feel so homey to us to bring the greenery inside the bus.
So what is the one thing you would change about this build?
Well, our shower area we left pretty much original, and I kick myself every day because I don't like it. So if that was me, I was pretty much had all that torn out anyway, and I should have just spent an extra couple days and redid it the way I wanted. So for me, that would definitely be the one thing I would love to go back and redo a little bit differently.
Okay, and is this your favorite area, or do you have another what's your personal favorite thing about the bus?
I love my bedroom, honestly. It's just like my safe haven. I'm a big time introvert. I can come back here, we have blackout shades, and turn the AC on and freeze it out. It's a place for me to come and relax and calm down. Me and Jen spend a lot of time back here. We love to watch movies, and like I say, we like to play games. And it's just an area that's really comfortable and peaceful to all of us, and we do spend a lot of time back here.
So the big question people may have when they're watching, 4 dogs, 4 kids.
3 kids.
3 kids. People, one of the questions and comments that we get a lot is that I can't do this, I have kids. And what advice would you give for people wanting to do the nomadic lifestyle?
Honestly, to me, I feel like this is one of the best gifts I can give my children. They're learning so much. In just the short time, year plus we've been on the road, I've seen such a shift in them, their personality. They mingle and they have to associate with people that they never would have back home in our tiny little bubble in Central Florida. So for me, it's one of the biggest gifts I feel like I can give them. We use the road as a teaching experience. There's so much history out here. There's so many opportunities to learn and to educate. And that's something that really excites me. And we spend a lot of time and emphasis on is educating. And the kids are adaptable. They're extremely adaptable. They're able to move, blend into their space, just like we are. We're human beings. I don't think we were ever meant to just sit still. And it just shows in their lives. They have learned to live in this bus and to function every day. And one thing that we truly love about it with the kids is being in a small space like this, it kind of forces you or pushes you to be outside more. you know, not behind a TV, not behind a cell phone. So that was really important to us when we decided to do this, is we really wanted to be able to take in the outdoors and enjoy nature, enjoy life as a family, and that's what it's allowed us to do. Thank you so much, Jed and Sandy, for allowing us to do this tour. Again, we're at redwhiteandbethune.com on YouTube and Instagram, or you can check us out at redwhiteandbethune.com. Did I say that twice?
I don't know.
You did.
I did.
Okay. Well, then they should check you out doubly. Is that a thing?
Just check us out. Yeah, I don't care. Just check us out. Anyway, guys, thank you so much. We're really proud of our bus, and we truly do love it, and we hope we can inspire you. If you do have a family, to go out and try it. You know, what's the worst that can happen? You have to come back home and start over. But it's worth it. You know, we love it. And but thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll catch you guys later.
Call it a day.